What's good, people, and welcome back to the Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. Starting it with our mate Scott, who is a bit of a dick to us, but anyway, we move. I know some of you are going to be wondering where this was, and it will all be explained about halfway through the video. But first, we've got a big battle with May. Also, just want to touch on something, because I'm an absolute idiot. I may have pointed out over and over again that I'd tell you why Facade was making me look like an idiot when I kept paralysing my father on Norman's Pokemon. For those of you who don't know, Facade does more damage if you have a status effect. So, in effect, I was making all of these Pokemon more powerful, and yeah, I was acting like a self-righteous idiot, but in the end I was just a massive idiot anyway, not even self-righteous enough to get over it. Just had to get over myself. But anyway, into the fight. We know it's going to be an easy one because May's a pretty useless trainer, but anyway. As you see, we absolutely clot her Tropius. Now it comes with Slugma, who uses a defense move to basically give us a free switch. Hatin's not really going to help you much when we use Surf, is it, lad? Good effort though, I do appreciate the effort. I'm very proud of you. She sends out another grass type. We've been absolutely blessed with typing in this series so far, so we've got a big ol' cane to absolutely give her the choke slam. There goes Grovar. I probably shouldn't say I'm giving females choke slams. Does not sound right. But alas, there's one more of her Pokemon down. Kane's gone up to level 34. Finally learns Flamethrower. This could have made everything just about a million times easier for me if I'd grinded him up to 34 before. But I'm an idiot who doesn't look at learn sets. Anyway, she sends out a Pelipper. You know Sparky's coming back out to absolutely spark people. Don't even need to think about the move. I don't know why it took so long. Just fair play. Just delay your death. A lot of people attempt that in real life, so you've got to appreciate when someone does it with Pokemon as well. There goes Pelipper as well. There goes May. Our final battle with her. I believe she might fight us again in the Battle Frontier. Cannot remember for 100% because I barely ever played the Battle Frontier. But we will see. She finally, and I mean finally, gives up being a trainer because she's just a pretty awful one. And outside Team Aqua's hideout, we get an Umbreon. It's not the best evolution, but Pokemon Colosseum is probably my second favourite Pokemon after this one, so it's quite sentimental to me anyway. It puts up a good fight, to be fair. If you're wondering why I'm able to speed up like this, my dad works at Nintendo, so I get a special Pokemon copy. It's not an emulator, I promise you. We finally throw the Ultra Ball because we have Ultra Balls now, because I'm not an idiot who doesn't stock up on Pokeballs. I swear it will not bite me in the behind today. We name him Etienne after my actual dog in real life, who's about as annoying as they get, but gotta name him sentimental things. We get into the thing, you'd think they'd be like, oh, you're in our hideout, we should probably beat you up. They just let me go. Fair play. So we go down to the route just underneath Mount Pyre. Look who shows up again. And at this point I'm like, I don't even want to catch you. You just seem desperate, mate, at this point, to be honest. Who wants to Zapdos that badly anyway? Then onto the Mount Pyre encounter. It's a Voltorb. Not the worst Pokemon, but meh. I've always thought a Magneton looked much cooler, and eventually I had to give up because I used all of my Pokeballs on Zapdos. So I have to kill it. We bop a few Team Magma Grunts because at this point they're just nothing to us. We just use the Water type to absolutely destroy their whole team. Here's Archie to give away his whole plan because for some reason adults in this game are idiots. And more old people to give us more jobs. Yay! It's not like I'm a child. I'm a 10-year-old. There's no way I've completed my education. This is what I don't get. I teach 10-year-olds. I'm not even joking. I teach 10-year-olds. Half of them can't tell the time yet. Anyway, moving swiftly on, we catch a Seviper in the Team Magma hideout, I guess, the cave thing that, just magically opened when we had an Emblem. Not sure how they've managed to figure out that sort of technology, but they can't figure out colour coordination, but fair enough to the boys. So here comes Maxi. Quick save because, as you'll see later on, saves corrupt and do become an issue. He uses the blue orb on the Groudon, and as I was saying about colours and coordination, obviously it winds him up. Because no, the blue orb isn't going to control the massive red thing. Who comes up with this? They were both there as well. Who thinks like, oh, I can't even be bothered. Anyway, on to the fight. The thing is, and this is where the save's kind of gone off the boil a bit in my opinion, I think. My team's just a bit broken, even without Salamence. The typing, not only is the typing good actually, but the Pokemon I have of each type are genuinely ridiculous. And when I get a Dragonite and a Pupitar as well, I'm just going to be unstoppable. I'm going to like take this team to tournaments even though I've never been to a tournament and absolutely get bopped. I'm going to take them in and walk in with the swagger of someone who's never lost a Pokeball in his life. And as far as you people know, I haven't. Yeah. As far as you guys know, I could be the best Pokemon trainer of all time. Although, as we all know from animes and live actions and mangas, the people who tend to be the best at things tend to be quite quiet. So, the obnoxious bastard that I am probably isn't. Anyway, moving swiftly on again, I need to stop going off on these tangents. Camerupt comes out, Camerupt dies. Not much more to say, to be honest. It's just another easy fight. Pretty solid preparation for Elite Four at least. You know, going into the battles coming up. Hopefully are a little bit more challenging and a little bit more entertaining for you lot. But as for now, I'm just going to surf spam everything, to put it bluntly. I'm not even going to like joke about it. It's literally all I'm going to do. Although I guess it might not work against water types, but then I'll just use Sparky, or ice types, I'll just use Flamethrower. That's what I mean, this team's just broken, man. This is going to be easy. This is a cakewalk. Famous last words, but I do not care. Anyway, we go here again because I haven't played Emerald in about 10 years, and again they just tell us their entire plan. So we fly to Slateport because I have played it enough to know there's still a submarine here. Wonder who's going to have to go and collect that submarine back, hey? Wonder whose job that's going to be. Sure, it would be the police's job, like, you know, any regular town would make it. But anyway, Captain Stern is suddenly best friends with us because we gave him a delivery one time. He mentions that we're looking great, which makes me a little bit uncomfortable. I swear I should really cue the FBI music, but I use all of the effects in my FIFA videos. Anyway, he goes on and on about Team Aqua, and then Team Aqua start talking. Tell us their entire plan and tell us to watch their entire plan anyway, even though they've just told us. I don't even know what's happening in this story. How is this a kid's game? It's advertising robbery constantly. And Pokemon are dying. Like, my Pokemon literally die when they get beaten. What sort of say the masochist BS is this? Anyway, obviously they've been talking and given a narration instead of escaping. I call good video game villains. And I just stood here for a second expecting them to escape. No, they just kept talking. But obviously the second I move forward, it's like I'm playing a video game or something. Pokemon are real. Not here any other way. This isn't a video game, this is real life. Anyway, obviously they've told us their whole plan and it's a submarine. So it's time to go, I guess, and see their hideout. They definitely aren't going to be hiding the submarine in. I sound so bored, I'm sorry. Alright, from this moment onwards, encouraging. I'm going to be encouragement. Made sense. We find a Shed Ninja. The issue of Shed Ninja, I can't hit it. Not that like I can't hit it full stop. I literally, if I hit it, I'll kill it. So it's kind of uncatchable for me. And I'm not nearly smart enough to actually use it in a battle anyway. So I just kill it. Well, actually I ran away from it like a little pansy, but we can all pretend I killed it. Yeah. He swaggers up because swagger worked so well for him last time, didn't it? So I just switch Pokemon and surf spam. If in doubt, surf spam. Guess what? Surf. Guess what's happening next? Surf. Guess what's happening next? Surf. Then he dies. And I mean it, I killed him. He just had a bunch of like waves smash over him and his Pokemon over and over again. I'm pretty sure he's dead. Not quite sure he's talking to me. Oh, he's talking to me because he has to tell me their whole plan. So on this route, look what we found. And you all might remember, I found a Master Ball. And everyone with a brain would be thinking, there's a Roman encounter in this, Kieran. If you might fall on that, you should probably use the Master Ball on that. No, I'm using it on Kyogre, and I'm calling it Faker. Not because I follow whatever sport he plays, or sport, well, I'm going to get absolutely done for that. Whatever esport he plays, I believe it's League of Legends. Just because he's a fake Kyogre, to be honest, and I'm unimaginative. So this is the point where I'd be fighting Tate and Liza, right? Or however you pronounce the name. But the save corrupted, and the footage with it. So here's a reimagining of it. They sent out their Pokemon, I sent out these two. They're level 45 at this point. So Crocorock spam Surf. Meganium, nearly forgot what his name was, spam Giga Drain, and they all died. As in all of Tate and Liza's Pokemon. My Pokemon are fine. I absolutely grind them to 45 because I've lost this battle so many times. I wasn't risking it. Oh, also, we saved a rocket ship or something. Anyway, on to the point where the footage isn't corrupted. And we're back with Archie. And you'll never guess what orb he's going to try and use to catch a blue Pokemon. Yes, it's a red one. I'm assuming you all knew that already anyway. So Archie, he sends out Mighty, and as you can see here, our team are now leveled up to 45 and everyone's leveled up to 45. So I know we're all a bit excited about the potential Dragonite and Tyranitar coming soon. Hopefully just before the Elite Four I have them leveled up enough. But anyway, Sparky against someone whose main's water. It's not going to last long. Oh look, he's got the red orb. This went so well for the guy with the blue orb. I can't wait to see. Those colours don't match. Lad, no. Oh god, he's killed us all. You know, this is actually, no, I'm going to be real for this one. This is the point where I realise why I do everything. Because the adults, when they do things, they always screw it up. But me, when I do things, I nail it every time. I might have killed a few Pokemon, about 12 or so. But that's a minor sacrifice. I always get my way. I always nail everything. The adults, when they try things, always mess it up. So I apologise for all of my ranting from this point forward. As long as they don't give me another job that's ridiculous. Because these adults are useless. They're absolute imbeciles. It's mad that I don't swear in this thing, even though I've sworn multiple times already and I don't know I've just said that. Because my vernacular and my vocabulary isn't good enough to use non-swear words to describe these idiots. Now they suddenly realise they're absolute morons and that flooding the planet probably isn't the best thing to do, or completely droughting the planet also might not be the best thing to do. This guy sends me off to Satopolis, doesn't tell me where it is, just sends me on my way. Oh thanks, good help. So I use dive because I just use it and, you know, we get a netball. Get in there. So on our way, trying to find desperately a Satopolis because I never remember, and I'm not exaggerating, I can never remember the dive spot for Satopolis. It always takes me about 20 minutes. We encounter a Raichu. Can't remember the route, I just know it's outside Raikusa's hideout. I mean, it's outside that big tower in the sky that seems to have a weird green dragon that won't be important to the plot later on. We catch Raichu fairly easily. We call it puberty because no one really likes Raichu. Raichu's the epitome of a bad teenage puberty. Like, you're a little cute little kid for a while, then you hit puberty and no one really likes you because you're just kind of depressed and annoying. Then we find the Blaziken outside Fall Harbour Town, I think. If I got that right, I'm an absolute king. Blaziken, fun fact, was the first Pokemon I ever got to a level 100. Yes, it was the one I had. No, it wasn't the one I had in Emerald. I used a Mudkip on Emerald. I had him on Sapphire, which was my first ever Pokemon game. And then I started hating him when I realised he looked absolutely ridiculous. And I'm not joking. Dragon Rage still coming up clutch. Easy capture. I wanted to call him Fire Chicken because he is literally... Oh, I should have called him Fried Chicken. I called him Firebird, which I now realise was a massive mistake because calling him KFC would have been much funnier. And, you know, I'm sure there's no drama gone into Topless that they sent me into. I finally found it after ages of searching. Oh, great. There's a lover's quarrel going on. Exactly what I need to deal with. I don't know what they're saying to each other. Probably someone left the oven on and burned down their house. Oh, look, they're hugging. Why is there an earthquake when they're hugging? But, oh, they hugged again. It's kind of cute, but they should probably stop that because, you know, earthquakes happen. Why can this man, by the way, summon ground? He's broken. He could just crush everyone to death. That's why Fissure's a one-shot move. See how genius I am. Anyway, Stephen tells us the world might end. Someone needs to do something about it. I think we've all at this point figured out who that someone is going to be. And also because I've managed to corrupt the footage of the gym fight, I'm going to go extra long and going to make you lot deal with my voice even more. We find a Mew. Don't worry, I'm not going to use Kyogre or Mew unless all of my Pokemon die because my team's broken enough as it is. But anyway, back on topic. I'm going to fight the last gym leader in this fight, on this battle. Why did I just get it wrong twice? I'm going to fight the last gym leader in this episode just to kind of give you a bit back because you missed out on Tate and Liza getting absolutely embarrassed. We call Mew Bar God because, bar God, it's Mew. I've got an awful Jim Ross impression. Anyway, here comes a weirdo dressed in weird clothes. Apparently he's meant to be stylish. His name's Wallace, who's not a gym leader, so I'm not sure why he's relevant. Like, what's the point of you? You're pretty irrelevant to the story now. He tells us about Rayquaza, who we definitely have never heard of before. Somehow he expects us to know his hideout. How would I know that? How would a kid know the answer to that? Like, I know it because I'm an absolute banger who's played this game over and over again. Also, they've sent a 10-year-old to face off a massive freaking dragon. Had to censor myself and it felt so awful doing it. Thankfully he leaves me be. And then Daddy comes in to deal with the lover's quarrel or something. I guess Rayquaza's like Kyogre's wife's boyfriend or something. And it's like, just go away from each other, you bunch of pricks. And the silly wench did, to be fair. Wish people would listen to me like that when I asked them to subscribe to my channel. That definitely wasn't cringy. Anyway, as we see, the big... Oh, I want to swear so badly, I hate this. The big green dragon just tells them all to get out of here, and they promptly do. I mean, the fact Kyogre is literally whimpering. I actually feel sorry for him. He is so scared. And then Rayquaza leaves as well because I guess he's the only one who actually... No, you know what? I'm dissing him. Fair play, Rayquaza. Everyone else asked me to deal with the problems. He was like, I got you, lad. I don't know why they've sent the 10-year-old to wake me up, but I'll deal with this. It's cool. I got this. I appreciate that. You're an absolute idolo. You're Pablo Hernandez level. You're not quite subscriber and give comments level. Pablo Hernandez level though. Legend. Anyway, we speak to these two and they realise they're absolute idiots. I'm not sure how they didn't go to prison. I don't know how the world works in Pokemon, but they didn't go to prison. What? They nearly just ended the entire world and they just get to walk away. How? If I go to the wrong place at the wrong time, I could get arrested. And I'm white. It's even worse for some other people. That was so controversial to say in a Pokemon video, but you know, Quacks TV is what we do. Anyway, this guy says he's not the gym leader, but I can go in. I actually grinded up all of these people underneath. But first, we all need to watch and admire what I do next. Because this is pure class. If this doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. Yes, I am literally, first try, first attempting after not playing this game for 10 years, the entire puzzle. And I do not exaggerate it, this is the first time I've ever done this. Every single other time I've played this game or any ROM hacks based on it, I've had to watch a guide. I nailed it first time there. Then I dropped that down to grind up my Pokemon some more because there's a lot of very easy Pokemon. On to Juan, who apparently is the old man who trained Wallace, so you'd think he'd be fairly strong, but you know, old men in anime and old men in manga tend to have some sort of broken move, and then end up terrible and dying at the end to make the character sad. Oh, he's got a love disc. I just want a challenge. How's a love disc going to be in the final gym fight? No, actually, on the real, how's a love disc there? Just ridiculous. Anyway, we go again. Sparky Sparks. Sparks them off. They send out a Whiscash. I realise it's a ground type. I believe. I might be completely wrong. Him using Earthquake makes me think, alright. I spam Giga Drain because it's going to heal me up as well, and it's going to absolutely bop Whiscash. Bye bye Whiscash's health. We move. He sends out another Pokemon. It's an Ice type. We get Big Whopper out of there. I mean Mega Whopper because he's upgraded. He uses Aurora Beam on Steel type. He's an idiot. Mugged off. Thunderbolt. Dead. What more can you say? Outstanding training. Pat myself on the head. Pat myself on the back. Pat myself on the butt, I guess. He sends out a Crawdon. That Crawdon gets fried. Never actually eaten crab in my life. Sure, it tastes great. Might have to try that Crawdon after I just fried it. Who's up next? I hate Kingdra. I don't even want to go on about Kingdra. I'm so lucky I beat it there. It's taken me so many tries on other games. So many. That double team spam, I believe it has smokescreen as well, is the most broken stuff. Luckily, I was able to get a Thunderbolt off and finish it because I didn't use Shockwave like an idiot. And that's the battle done. That's the episode. Next up, the finale. Before we go into something I'm quite looking forward to trying. I think you'll find it quite interesting. But that, boys and girls, is the end of the episode. Hope you liked it. The finale's next thing, and if you see my FIFA finale, you know I got all out for finales. We've got Victory Cave. We've got the fight against Wally. Spoiler alert. We've got the Elite Four. I haven't actually done it at this point because I usually do post-com and I usually get bulks out. But because of corrupted footage, I'm a bit behind. So I'm very much looking forward to bringing it to you. But anyway, Quack is out. I'm sure you're bored of my voice after this long. See you all around. Have a good one.